Migrating to the UK is not a day's job. I mean, you need to buckle up. It is not easy to migrate to the UK, honestly.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the channel where we keep things real. And today I'm so excited because we have a wonderful guest in the house, and she's also a YouTuber as well and has amazing content. And today she's got amazing news for us. She is going to be telling us about this UK visa, which no one talks about. No one ever talks about this visa, and it seems like most people are eligible for this visa. Her name is Faith Ojone.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me, and I'm happy to be here on your channel. I've seen a lot of your videos. I'm like, I love Pauline. Anyway, I'm happy to be here to talk about one of the most important visa that no one talks about, but obviously everyone is eligible. I mean, if you're an African watching this video and you are a religious person, you are eligible for this visa. So this visa, for you to be eligible for this visa, you have to be a religious person, and this is what I'll be talking about today.
She's going to be telling us all about this visa, and I am excited. And if you're already excited about this video, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. For now, let's get into it.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what was happening? Bitch, what was happening? I'm a savage.
I've never heard about this visa before, and probably most people have never heard about this visa. And as we all know, everyone is trying to come to UK, and most of the people are trying to use the health and care work visa for them to come to UK. But these days, the jobs under the health and care visa, especially the healthcare assistant jobs, they are very scarce. So maybe briefly tell us about this visa.
Okay, so first, before I tell you what this visa is about, let me talk about some of the benefits of this visa. This visa is part of the point-based immigration, meaning that if you migrate to the UK on this visa, within 5 years of being on this visa, you qualify to apply for indefinite leave to remain if you meet all the requirements, criteria, and eligibility. And of course, if you do not commit any crime in the UK and you've lived in the UK continuously for 5 years, so you can then be able to apply for this visa. The good thing about this visa is that you can migrate to the UK with your family. You can come with your wife, you can come with your husband and your children. No matter the number of the children, bring them all. I mean, this visa it allows you to migrate to the UK with your family, which is amazing. We all know that the UK is keen about family, and they will never separate you from your family.
That is so exciting, Faith. Sorry to catch you there. You know what? There is nothing as beautiful as a visa which actually brings you together with your family to UK. And if this visa actually brings you to UK together with your family, it's an excellent visa, because there's nothing as painful as being separated from your family for a long time. And I am so excited about this visa. So what is the eligibility criteria for this visa? How do you go about it? How do you even get this visa? How did you even know about this visa?
I mean, I had to do research. I mean, on my channel, most times on my channel, I try to talk about visas that those in the Commonwealth country or Africans qualify for. So that's when I found this visa, and I was like, I mean, most of Africans are religious people, and I'm not sure a lot of people are aware that they can migrate to the UK as a religious visa. This visa that I'm talking about is the T2 Minister of Religion visa. So what does this mean? It means that if you are in a faith community, are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? Are you Hindu? There are tons of religion that are eligible for this visa. It doesn't matter the religion you have. You need to check. I would leave the link with Pauline to post in our description box below, so you can go and check if your religion is part of the religion that qualifies for this visa. But before we talk about where you can find jobs in the religious sectors, how to know if the religious sector has the license to sponsor your visa to the UK. I would like to talk about eligibility and criteria for the visa. For you to be eligible for this visa, you have to be in the faith community. Are you a Muslim, a Christian, Hindu, whichever religion you're practicing, Jewish, evangelist, and Reverend Father? Are you a pastor? Are you a minister, a youth pastor? I mean, are you a deacon, a deaconess? All the minister, elder in church? Are you in
All right.
Anglican,
I'll just
Pentecostal?
interrupt you there before you go any further. So, yeah, asking, are you a deacon? Do you have to practice? Do you have to go to school for you to be eligible for this visa? Like, is there a particular course that you need to study, or you just need to be a religious person?
Okay, so there is no part that is stated on the visa that you have to have graduated. You have to have gone to school to study religion. So it's, if you are in the faith community, if you are in the church and you've been ordained as a deacon or a deaconess, or you're an elder in church, or you're a minister in church, because at the end of the day, the people that are going to give you a job in the UK are going to be in the faith-based community at which you are. So if you're a Muslim, an Afa, Imam, and you want to migrate to the UK, at the end of the day, you need to search for jobs in the faith community in the UK. And those companies, let me not call them companies, those churches or mosques that you've applied to will have to issue you a certificate of sponsorship. This is also a skilled worker visa. The T2 Minister of Religion visa is a work visa. So before you can migrate to the UK on the T2 Minister of Religion's visa, you also need to have a job. You're required to have a job. It's one of the eligibility. And the job will have to issue you a certificate of sponsorship, just like the skilled worker visa. You have to get a certificate of sponsorship from the religion sector that you've applied to before you can migrate. The only difference between the T2 Minister of Religion's visa and the skilled worker visa is that for the T2 Minister of Religion's visa, the requirement, for salary requirement is quite low. I think it's £23,000 per annum. Unlike the skilled worker visa, which the salary requirement is £25,000 per annum and upward. So, and also the religious
£23,000 per annum, and you call that low? That's a lot of money.
Well,
more so, you've already said that you don't need any specific qualification. You just need to be a
religious person.
Exactly. So, 23,000 is a lot of money, guys.
Compared to skilled worker visa that is 25,000, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
So the only downside, because I've already come across someone who actually migrated to the UK on this particular visa, that's a T2 Minister of Religion's visa. The downside about the visa is that most religious sectors or religious faith community, they don't sponsor everything. So you now have to be the one to pay for your NHS surcharge, pay for your visa fee, and all of that. So unlike the big companies in the UK that they will sponsor everything, your NHS, your flights, your visa, and everything, most communities, faith community, do not sponsor everything. Of course, you will not blame them. They are not making money. They are just a faith community, they are religion. Okay, so I will also send usually, how can you find the faith industry that have the license to sponsor your visa to the UK? First, you need to find out that this faith community, these churches or this mosques you want to apply to get a job, you need to actually find out if they have the license to sponsor your visa, that they have the certificate of sponsorship. So the only way you can find out is by going to uktiersponsor.co.uk. I would also share this link with Pauline. She's going to put it on her description box below. When you go to the uktiersponsor.co.uk, under industry, put select religion. Once you select religion and you search, that is going to bring out all the religion sector that has the license to sponsor your visa, and then you can take their names and go on Google and search for their jobs. You can just put jobs in so church ministry, and also there is a specific website that is dedicated for those in the religious sector to search for jobs. I'll also send the link to her. She's going to put the link of everything in the description box below so that it will be easier for you to navigate. And you can also check on Indeed. Just Google religious jobs in the UK with visa sponsorship. It's going to come out, and you can connect with these churches or mosques or Hindu temple on social media. Most of them are on social media, and check on their websites, their career page, if they have job vacancies, and apply to them. That is one way for you to find a job as a religious person. But please make sure that you're actually a religious person.
That is what I was about to ask. How do you determine that someone is a religious person? Is there a specific number of years that you need to spend at the church for one to be called religious? Or I can go and join a Seventh-day Adventist church today and be there in the church for 3 months, then now I am religious and I can now apply for this visa. How do we determine that someone is religious?
So determine if this person is religious, it all depends on the company, the religious industry that is hiring the person. So I don't know how they really find out if you are religious, but I think most of the jobs I've seen on religious visa, most of the religious jobs I've seen, they always put years of experience. You have to, the church you're coming from your home country, I think you need to send a reference that you've actually been in that church, you've been in that church as a deacon or an evangelist or a pastor for a social period of time, and you want to migrate. So it all depends on what the companies that you're applying to, what are their own evaluation, what do they evaluate by hiring people. At the end of the day, the reason I'm sharing this visa is because there are a lot of religious people who are actually pastors, deacon in Africa, in your home country, that actually qualify for this visa, but they are not aware of it. And that is why I'm actually making this video, because I know we Africans, we are very religious. So which better way to migrate to the UK than to come and do what you love to do, preach the word of God.
Amen to that. And smash that like button if you think this is amazing, and cause to me this is amazing news, guys. So if you are in the religious sector, nobody talks about this visa, which means there is no competition for this visa. You just do yourself a favor and search for jobs in the United Kingdom under if you are a Jehovah's Witness, if you are a Latter-day Saint, if you are a Seventh-day Adventist, check in your churches. They might be having a certificate of sponsorship, and sooner or later you might be here in UK. So Faith, is that all that is required for you to have this particular visa?
Yes, that is basically all. But if you, just in case you want to read more details about it, like you want to read it for yourself, I would also leave the link with I'll leave the link with you, so you can put it in your description box below, so that people can just go and read to know how much the visa costs, what are the requirements. Actually listed some of the requirements and the eligibility, just for more detailed way to understand everything. The whole information you need is on the Home Office website, but just to make it easier for you to access, I will share the link with her with you, and you can put it in your description box below, so people can go read further down about it.
So Faith, I am so grateful that you managed to come to my channel today, and you know that I'm your number one fan, guys. I love Faith's videos to the core. She's got great content, and if you have not watched any of her videos, I'm going to leave the link to her channel in my description box, and you rush to her YouTube channel and make sure that you watch her videos and subscribe. And she has great content. I'm always glued to her videos. So Faith, thank you so much for
having me.
I really appreciate it. So before you go, do you have any final words for people who want to migrate to the UK and all that?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that migrating to the UK is not a day's job. You need to buckle up. It is not easy to migrate to the UK. Honestly, guys, it took me 2 years to finally land the UK. So you need to be diligent. You need to push harder. You need to keep applying. You're going to get a lot of rejections, but keep doing it. And I hope this information is going to be really relevant to you. And if you're watching this video, you need to support Popo, she is. I mean, she's a vibe. Subscribe to her channel. And also come and subscribe to my own channel. And that's all I have to say.
Oh, thank you so much, Faith. I really appreciate it.
All right.
And thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Much love from me to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Faith, am I looking at the camera?
Yeah, you are. What about
Okay.
me?
Yes, you were looking at the
It
camera.
looks so odd looking at. I feel like I'm not even looking at you. I just hear what you say. It feels so. So now I'm looking at you.
Okay.